I just wanted to show you a quick example how you can save a bit of money on buying some crash damage cars from the car auctions. In this case is a ACM auto recycling car auctions. I've got one example. It's ending in 24 minutes. Volkswagen Up, current price at 700, is a categorized N, which is non-structural. As you can see, it's easy repair. You don't even probably need to repaint if you don't mind few scratches. It seems like just a bumper needs clipping back on. It's got a little dent here in the wing and a flat tire. The car is 2012 registration. It's done 95,000 miles. It's got additional side fee after the auction. It's plus £75. There is another fee on top of it, which I'll run through a bit later. That's basically, it says what's wrong with the car, where to collect it. So the car like this, I'll show you a few more pictures. It seems like it's got a little scratch here or something. That's a wheel arch liner, probably been ripped off, so you might need a new one, and it might possible to be fixed. 95,000 miles. As you can see, the engine, it started and running, no warning lights. Picture of the engine, boot, interior. Yeah, so can't see any dents on this part of the front wing. It's just some here, but it only seems like when the arch liner came off, it just pulled out, so you probably be able just to push it back. It's got some scratches here. This seems like it just popped out, so probably just needs pushing back in. And a flat tire. So cars like this, they pretty much good to drive. Soon as you just fix those things. I don't think there is anything wrong with the suspension. Wheel seems look straight, but in worst case, it probably looking an extra 40-50 pound on top of it to fix maybe some suspension arm or something on this. But I don't think anything needs doing with that. So yeah, that's on the rear quarter, that's a scratch and a little dent here. It seems like it's been here before the accident. So I've got a quick check. So it's got valid MOT for more than half a year. Full history. So last MOT has been done 7,000 miles ago. That's the whole MOT history there. And the current prices of the car like this. Volkswagen Up 2012 registration. So 2,300. It's lower mileage. 2.5, 175, 322. So it's around £2,000, let's say. And when it's categorized N, you don't have you don't have anything saying on your V5 that's been damaged. It has been recorded, but it doesn't have any additional notes on the V5. V5 is not provided, so we have to apply for that, which is £25 to apply for the new one, but you can pretty much drive straight away. It's got current MOT. As soon as you fix that, you go to the post office, apply for the new logbook, and it's in the same time you can buy tax and just drive it. So it's 19 minutes left, and we'll see what's the end price would be. So at the moment it's 700, plus you have £75 on top of it, and there is another additional fee. Help, auction fees. So those are the fees. So let's say if it ends from 700 to 899, there is another fee, £158. So for example, if it end up 700, you've got 75. Calculator, right? 700 plus 75 plus 158, £9,333. £933. That's your total. But I think the price would go roughly up to £1,000. So let's say if you end up 1,000, you've got 167. So if it ends up 1,000, £1,000 plus 75 fixed fee, which is the parking lot fee basically, plus 167, so £1,242. That's what you pay. The cars can be collected and driven away. You need to get a recovery truck to bring them back for you. You can't just go and pick you up and drive you away. It needs to be loaded on a recovery trucks. So for example, let's say if you pay I don't know, if you found somewhere local, for example 100 miles radius from where you're based, you're probably going to be looking to pay another £200 for a recovery truck. So the total would be £1,450, let's say. The car itself, it can be pretty much driving as it is, as long as you clip that bumper back on and fix that tire, and if you don't mind couple scratches. I mean, it's ideal car for a new driver, for the lady, which will have some more scratches and dents at some point anyway. So it's a cheap car to run, and you can save pretty much at least 500, from 500 to £1,000 on a cheap car. So Volkswagen Up ended at £900. So let's add all fees and all expenses for car to be fixed and see what's the total is gonna be. So the car itself cost £900 plus 75 fee for the parking lot, plus additional 168 I think, plus 25 for apply for the logbook, but when you need to buy like a £25 postal order, which is have another fee on top of it, and I think in total it's like £31. So plus that, I'm pretty sure that bumper can be just clipped back on if you don't mind the little scratch on the bottom. So that's all good. The dent on the wing, again, it can be easily repaired just by pushing it back in place. It doesn't have like any scratch or anything. It just been bended a little bit when the arch liner came off, so that can be fixed. Arch liner, let's have a look. Let's say if you need a new one, front arch Volkswagen up front, wheel arch, front left inner, it doesn't matter, near side, so it's £35 plus £35 for this, plus you've got a flat tire, which it can be just flat, or if it needs replacing, let's say good second-hand tire for this size wheel, it's no more than £35. So you've got £1,244 for basically for the car, all repairs and everything. And let's say, for example, the car you bought is about 100 miles away from you, which is gonna cost you around £200 to be delivered. We usually charge £1 a mile. If it's more distant, then like 90p a mile, something like this. So let's add another £200 on top of it. 1444. That's your total price. And as we looked, the prices like cars like this is around £2,000, and they all gonna have some scratches or something. If you're looking like without any scratches, dents or any issues, it will be around £3,000. So you're easily saving £500 on a car like this, and that's just a cheap car example. So just to run you through how it works if you need my help to buy any of these cars from the car auction. you can simply come to my office. We can sit together while some car auctions going on. I'll show you. Is normally there is like quite a few locations selling a lot of cars at the same time. For example, is this one here, after 1 day and 4 hours, and they all have few minutes difference in between them, so you can basically look what they've got on that day, pick whichever ones you like, and we can basically sit together and wait, bid for them, see which one basically comes through for the price you're willing to pay. The one I just show you, I simply charge like £50 for the help. If it's more difficult, if you want to do over the phone and stuff like this, you know, and it's more tricky with the payments and stuff, I probably would charge like £100, and plus we can arrange price for delivery as well at the same time. So yeah, that's simple as that. And if you are local to me, like I'm based in Lincolnshire, in between Boston and Spalding. So if you're somewhere from around here, you can just come on a day. I can, if you want to look through some cars, I can send you the link of the auctions. You don't need to register if you want to just to see what's gonna be sold on what days. Pick few cars up, and then we can arrange for the meeting here, be here together and buy the cars for you.